Hello, friends. Welcome to a brand new series in which we are going to do very good clones of very popular sites, and it will be very fun series to do. Means, and the series will be very fun, and you will learn a lot with them. Means, the thing actually I have taught almost everything on my channel, as you know. Means from HTML, CSS, JavaScript. As I have told earlier, I have taught everything. You go through my channel, you will learn everything. Means the playlists are there, you go through my channel, and please do subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. I have produced more than 170 videos in the past 6 months, and I'm keeping producing more than 3 videos per week, and including this live stream. So you can learn everything in my channel. It is there. So HTML, CSS series, I have playlist HTML, CSS, JavaScript, modern ES6, then react.js tutorials are there, react hooks are there, and redux tutorials are also there. Okay, so everything is there. So please go through them. After that, come to this fun project, and you will learn everything. And this is such a project that if a fresher have these things in their portfolio, they'll get called from everywhere, because they are these projects are going to have a lot of functionality of the original app. Not everything, because there is a huge team with them. So but will have a lot of functionality, that I guarantee. And let's me show some of the feature, what it is having. So see, this is the app which we are going to build, Tinder clone, fully deployed. And see, this is responsive also, and this has the famous swipe feature. See, like this I can do, like this I can do. Okay, so and then after that, it has got another feature which I will try to complete. This chat feature is there, means whoever you are matched with. So like this, you are matched with her. So how is it going? I can do chat like this. The chat feature is also there, although this is not completely implemented. Means this is not completely implemented in the database, but it is there. Okay, so you can implement that in the database. And we go through the very good techniques. Means we'll learn react, Firebase here, and then react router also we are going to learn. And we are going to also learn about material UI. This icons we are getting from material UI, which is a very good icon. And see, these are the routes. If I go here, this is one route. If I go here, see, chat with Chara, this is a route, this is a route. Okay, so these are all routes. Okay, so hope we'll start, and let's get started then. Okay, so let me tell. So I hope you're all able to see my screen. So what I have done, okay, so I have already created a react app with the famous command, this npx create react app Tinder Firebase clone. After that, I have cd into that directory, as you can see from this. And I have, after that, I have opened it in VS Code, this VS Code, by this command code dot. And after that, we need to do one thing, and that is, as you all know, npm start. So I hope all the people who are watching are a bit of react and not a react beginner. Means they know and something about javascript, something about react. And we are going to use hooks extensively, because as I have told earlier also, if you are going to start a new project today, it should be in react hooks. Okay, so this is the famous react logo we are getting. I don't want it here, I want it in my Firefox, because that is my preferred browser, Firefox. And let us keep it like this only, because even the web app, it should be like a, a mobile version. So this is a web app. Okay, it is not a mobile version, because mobile versions are made in React Native. Okay, so this it is. And hope everything is working fine. So I think we can start, because this is going to be a big live stream. I am expecting at least 2 to 3 hours it will take. So let's get started, and let's not waste our time. So first we will do the front end. Oh, okay, even before the front end, we need to set up the Firebase. Okay, so let me do this. So this initial part is done, so we will go to Firebase, and add a project. Let give the project name like this, Tinder Firebase clone, because I already have a Tinder clone. So once you log into Firebase with your Google account, you should go to this project, go to console, and like this I will so where is go to console? So there will be a go to console will be there, and then you can add project. I have a lot of them. So again, what will be the name? Tinder Firebase clone. Okay, Tinder Firebase clone. Okay, guys and girls, we are going to have the front end hosted in Firebase also, and we are going to use the Firebase database also. Okay, so this you can choose not to do Google, and it will take hardly 2-3 minutes. Okay, so hardly 1 minute, not even 2-3 minutes. Okay, so this is done, and then this is done, yeah, done. So it is so fast. So I am here. Then what you have to do, you have to go here. Okay, this small icon is the setting icons. You have to go, then go to project settings, and then you have to click on this web icon. Okay, this web icon I am clicking. So we have to do something. So we should give the same name as what we created, Tinder Firebase clone. You can give something different, but I prefer to give it same, Tinder Firebase clone. Okay, Tinder Firebase clone. Then it is very important to click this allow Firebase hosting of this app. Then it will do like this, and then register app. Then it will take some time. Okay, so it will take some time. We don't need this thing, so we have to do the next only. And see, we have to do a npm install -g firebase 2. So this I have already done. If you have not done it, you have to do this. -g means it will install globally, so I have already done it. In any folder you can do it. This is not required, okay, to be. And then these things will go do at a last, so we can click on the continue to console now. Okay, so after that we have to come down, go to config, and copy this. Okay, because we are going to need it soon. So let me go back, and so again I don't want it that much big. So let me go here, and inside my src I will quickly create one firebase.js and paste it. And I think my screen size is very low, less, so I think this is much better. Control B and save it. Okay, so like this we will save it. It doesn't matter whether I am exposing the API key or not. So because this is safe in Google, it doesn't matter, so you can expose it. It is not required to go in a git ignore or something. Okay, and anyways I'm going to remove this app this after this, because I have got too many projects there and I already have a deployed app. Okay, so like this we have done. Let me close it for now. And now what we are going to do, we are going to do some cleanups. Okay, so this create react project creates a lot of unnecessary things, so we have to do a cleanup first. And I have a video also to create an app without the create react app with direct webpack and babel. You can create it, but it gives some good things also, so we are not going like that. So app.js is there, then logo, this and this we don't need. Let me delete it, and the moment I delete it I will get some errors like this is not there. And so let me go to first index.js, and then let me remove this. Let me remove this. These are some extra things which React had recently added. Then I'm getting in app.js actually. So control E, app.js. So app.js, we don't have any logo, so I'm removing this. And we don't want this. And app.css, we are going to change it actually. Okay, so and let me change it here. Okay, and then app.css is there, and I will come here and I will remove all content from here, and let me put a h1 Firebase React Tinder. Firebase React Tinder clone. Let me save it. Okay, sometimes hot reloading doesn't work nowadays, so it is coming. But you can see there is a gap here. So in every project, there is a gap uh, in the browser, because there is margin which is put by default by every browser, whether it is Chrome, Firefox, and these margins are there. So better to fix it. So see, it is already importing the index.css. So I will do a index.css. Everything is okay here, but the body margin is 0. It's okay, but everything else also have a margin by default. So we'll do the margin of 0. Okay, and save it and see that margin is gone. So I don't want index.js anymore. So we'll come here and see. Now the thing is that we are going to use some icons in our project, and we are going to use material UI for that. So if I go to, so material UI is something from Google. So it has got complete components also, but we are going to use the icons now. So icons like font awesome icons are also there, but material UI, you get the feel of Google. Means the designs are very good. Means in most of the Google apps nowadays, material UI is used. Okay, so there is like this material UI, like other components are also there from Microsoft also have a design thing. So this material UI is from Google. You have the component part also, but we are using the icon. Okay, so one more thing I want to tell. See, my npm start is already running here. So one way which most tutorial or most online courses is to close it and do the npm install here for a module. But what I prefer to keep it like this and open the integrated terminal here by control J. Yeah, I'm using a Windows, as you might know. So in Mac it will be command J. So I am in the correct folder, because here only we have to do it. So and then control V. So I have to install this. Okay, so it get installed and it get refreshed, and after that we are going to use icons. Whether it is doing right or not. Okay, yeah, it is done. So for that we can come here and search for icons, and icons will come. And see, we have to do the, we're not using yarn, we are using npm. So this npm we have to do, and then we can start using the icons in our project. Okay, and like this, and they have something, but we will get into it sooner. So font size large and all these things are there. So this is done. Let me close it now. Okay, let me do a control J here. So it has been closed, and now what I am going to do, I am going to we are going to start using it, but we are not going to use it in app, as you know. Means generally we create a component. So let's go here, and inside here we'll create a components folder. So this is the way in React we generally do components. Okay, so the components is done, and here we create two files. One is header dot js. Yeah, we are going to work on the header first, and let me do a header dot css also. So header is, we are going to make it, everything is a functional, because we are going to use hooks. Okay, so control B. Okay, RAFCE. So this is a snippet which I am using. RAFCE will give me the skeleton of a functional component. Okay, and how did I get that thing? So this is the power of VS Code again. So the extension I have, this extension, you should install it. If you're doing React development, this is a must. So you get this cool snippet like RCE for class-based component, RFE, I think, for functional component without arrow, but I like with it with arrow. Okay, so like this it is there. Then let us import some more thing, header dot css. So we are importing header dot css. Now let's give this class name equal to header. Okay, class name equal to header, and after that we are going to use a person icon. So person icon we are going to use, actually that is not called exactly person icon. Font size equal to, I will tell you soon. This is from material UI we are using. Okay, see, class name equal to header icon. Okay, like this. But how we are using it, let me show. Control C, import person icon from at material icons. We have to go to icons. Okay, and then there is a person icon. So see, we can use it with different name. I'm adding the icon thing. So actually it is this. Okay, so let me save it. Okay, and the next thing which we are going to use is image, img image, class name equal to header logo, src equal to, yeah, so I will get the Tinder logo, alt equal to, I have already saved it, let me bring it. Yeah, this is it. Source is this. Okay, and then we are going to have another icon which is known as Control C, Control B. Let me just do it here. Forum icon, and it will come from, I don't know, nowadays this thing comes icons FORUM, forum. Yeah, it is showing me correctly, and it will be same like this. Control C, Control V. Instead of person icon, let me do the forum icon. Okay, so these are all not showing. Why these are all not showing? This is also not giving any error. These are all not showing because we have not integrated in our app.js. So let us go back and let me remove this now. Okay, and we'll go header, and see, it is already showing me that it is there. So I have to press enter and close it. Now my header will be shown. Okay, so as usual, it took some time. So see, this is very big. The image is actually very big. So the image is actually very big, and this is the forum icon, this is the image, and this is a header. Okay, so like this. And one more thing which we are going to do now is we want to make them clickable. So how to make them clickable? So there is something, see, right now it is not there. There is something known as icon button in material UI. So we'll go the icon button. See, it is already showing me, but icon button is generally done from the code. Icon button, okay, you can do it like this. or yeah, it's okay, like this. And this we will also wrap icon button. And now this we have to move above. So there is a shortcut in VS Code. You press Alt. This is for Windows. I think for Mac also it is there, Alt and the above key, above arrow key, and it will move it up. So this is a very cool thing to move something inside. Okay. Okay, if you're taking it down, then why not take it down like this? Let me format it. I generally don't use prettier a lot because I have some bad experience with that in bigger project. I want to work in bigger project in my office. So there half of the people use prettier, half of the people don't use prettier. What happens, it breaks, it not breaks, the commits will get longer because of that. So we don't use prettier at work at all. So I got in the habit of that. I have some cool extension for this rainbow color and all those things, so you can check my ls series. Okay, there is a VS Code also video on my channel also, you can check that out. Okay, so like this it is there, and let me save it. See, now this hover effect is there, and I'm clicking it, it is showing very nice. So the next thing is that we need to style it because the styling is all messed up. So we will style it. So we have our header.css. We'll go here first. So we have this header class. So this header class dot header class is there, and then display is flex. So display flex we'll do, and it will come one after the another. It means see, like this it will come display flex, because by default flex direction is row. Okay, so align items is center, and justify content is space between. We have to make the image small actually for this to work. And z or z index is not inherit, it will be 100. So we want to keep the z index more, and we'll have a border bottom of 1px solid hash f9 f9. Okay, so this is done, and the header log, as you can see, this header log is very big. So I'm doing this header logo, and a very good thing is there for larger image or small image, anything. You just have to give a object fit of contain. Okay, nothing will happen now because let me refresh it. Nowadays this doesn't work a lot, and height will be 40px. So this is fixed, the height we have done, an object fit contain, and so now it is looking perfect. So you can use any size image, and I will tell you, use an image which is a bit bigger size. What happens when it get condensed, the color will not be lost, and even object fit contain will help. So this is the magic. Okay, and then the last thing which we are going to do is this header icon. So this header icon is both of them. Okay, so if we target that, and padding, we'll give the padding is 20px, and let me do it. See, now it is looking much better. The padding is there on all the sides. The padding is there actually, this all the sides the padding is there. So this is done. Now it's time to introduce the okay, it's time to introduce React router in our project. So for that, again open the terminal, and with Control J, let me clear it a bit so that it's come on the top. npmi react router and DOM, npm I react router DOM we have to include. So what is react router DOM? It is for different routes. So in any websites we have route, we click somewhere, backslash something is there, click some, okay, routes are what. So let me come here, and if I come here, see, wait, let me make it a bit big. See this route, this is one route, this is a home route. Okay, so this is another route. If I go here, this is another route after that. So these are known as routes. Okay, so this is very important to do. npm I react router DOM I will do, and then we have to implement the react router DOM always in the app.js file. Okay, so we'll do that in the app.js file. So it is done. Control J I will do, so it's get installed very quickly. So app.js we have to do. Okay, so here our header is there, and then after that we'll have router like this. Okay, and then after router we will have a switch case. Okay, so header we want to show at any always, header we will show always, but we will have some routes because header is there always. We'll have some routes which will come inside the switch case. Okay, and then let me do one thing. Let me show one more thing. If I do control and space bar, I have come to the end of switch, so it will give me something auto import, and I will do the auto import. Let me see whether it is done right. Yeah, it is exactly right. I want it from here only, switch from here. And now we want another thing also that is known as route. So let me include that also. We want route also, and this router, actually there is nothing as router in react router DOM. This is actually browser router, but that is quite big. So this is the industry standard to do it like this: browser router as router. So we can do like this. So if the name is something else, so we can make it like this: browser router is to be told as, actually this should have been browser router, but we are doing router, so we are renaming it, sort of giving it a nickname. Okay, so like that we are doing it. Okay, so like this it is done, and then after that save it, and then we'll have some routes. Route, it will be chat page, and the path we have to give path. Okay, so path will be slash chat, and another path will have route, and this will show a component actually. So we can show a component also, Tinder cards. We don't have this right now, so it's better. Okay, wait a sec, before even saving it, path equal to, or it will give error. So this, when you go to this, I want to show the Tinder cards. So we don't have Tinder cards yet, so let me do it. So let me go here inside the component, Tinder cards dot js I will create, and Tinder card dot css also I will create. Tinder card dot css I will create. These two we are soon going to have, and let me have a rfc here, or else it will give some rfc, and let me save it. Now I'll go here, and I will take my mouse here as usual and control spacebar, and it is giving me this. Click on it, and it has been imported. So Tinder card has been imported, but nothing right now, nothing will be shown. So I think we're done. Chat, yeah. So we are done. Tinder cards has been imported, browser router has been imported. So we actually install a package known as react Tinder cards to show a very that swipe functionality, which is very important to React. Yeah, we have a package for that. We are going to do that. Control J, clear npm I react Tinder card. So react Tinder card. So let it get installed, and let me show you also this package, react Tinder card, this package. So this is an awesome package, and see, this has got all the swipe functionality of Tinder, this package. So we are going to have it with this. So we have to use it like this. There are something which these things we have to use, okay, and then we have to use it like this, and only that much it is done. And the react is, so the clone which we are making, it's not exactly this is the first project because it has got the feature of Tinder, but not everything. Means in the real feature, when you do this swipe, it gets stored in the database like this. Swipe right of Tinder will get stored, because, and if the other person will also swipes right, then you are matched generally in Tinder. That is that I have never used Tinder, but I know this much, that if you swipe right and some other person also swipe right on you, you will be matched and you will be able to chat with each other. So that functionality is generally done by the backend team, and there is a huge backend. Okay, so like this react Tinder card is, let it be open, because we're going to use some of the things here. Dolce I will do. Okay, so after that, let me go to the again to the Tinder cards. Okay, so we are going to use now state, the famous use state from the React hooks, to create state in a functional component. Okay, so after that, you come here and we'll create a state variable const like this, people comma set. I have a very good React hooks series. If you don't know hooks, please go through that and you will learn everything about React hooks. Very good series, in detail I explain. So use state, and this is the use. Now we are seeing the real use state is there, and we can have it as an array, but we can have some state also. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have some state here, and we are going to have everything as an array of object. So like this. So this is the most preferred way to do on the internet, array of object anything. And we are going to have name as Elon Musk, comma URL. I'm going to have the URL also. And why did I do this? So okay, so the name is Jeff Bezos. I hope I'm spelling it right. Sandra Bullock, Sandra Bullock, and Drew Barrymore. Okay, and the URL, again, I have already saved them. You can find anything from the internet, but get a good headshot actually. So like this, Elon Musk is here. Then Jeff Bezos is here. Then Sandra Bullock is here. Then Drew Barrymore is here. Okay. Okay, so we have saved it. Now we need to show it. So let me do last name equal to Tinder cards. Okay, and then we have a people array, so we are going to map through it. People dot map, and people, when there are people people is the plural, the singular become person. I can use item also, but it is generally done like that. You should use the plural here and the singular here, again industry standard. And you can use anything, it also you can use, I also you can use anything. Person, I'm using a person. The singular of people is person. Then like this also we can use, so that we can use a component here, h1. Let us first see whether it is working or not. Person dot name. So if it is there, it will show us, because we have already included it here, this Tinder card. So our path is also working fine because we are in the slash. And if the route is working fine or not, let us see that also. See, if I do the chat, I'll go to this chat page. We have to create it, and this is not working right now because we have not done it. Okay, so let us go back here. So the route is also working fine. Okay, so after that, oh, okay, so we have to use something. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me minimize it so that it doesn't take that much space. So for the Tinder card, we have to use some of the things from the site itself. Okay, so some of the classes which we have to use. So let me go here and uh, okay, like on swipe, on card, left swipe. Okay, we will do it ourselves, not an issue. So the first thing is that we have to do, we are not showing like this, we are showing it to a Tinder card thing. Okay, so like this I will come and tin Tinder card. Okay, Tinder, not cards, where it is, Tinder card. Yeah, this one I need. It's not importing correctly. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, this one I need actually. Yeah, it is not importing correctly. Tinder card from React Tinder card. I need this one, and we are going to do one more thing before moving forward. Tinder card is there. We are wrapping everything in another container. So I have got Amit installed. So I can do like this: div dot Tinder cards dash dash contain. So what we are using here, it is known as bem. So again I will do like this and do the alt and move it over. So what we are using is known as bem. So see, double underscore is there. So this is a style convention known as bem. So if instead of this I put a this doesn't it, this is not bem. But and what's the benefit of it? See, I have put it like this dash. Now if I double click, yeah, I'm using Windows, so I have a mouse. If I double click, only this Tinder cards will be selected. If I double click, only this one will be selected. Okay, so if I do double time this, single time will also work. And see the magic. If I do this, everything will be selected because underscore is treated as a one character. Okay, so like this, everything will be selected. So it is very easy to work like this. Okay, so like this, it is done. So people will be there. And see, most of the magic of this app will come from this Tinder card only. Class name, because it is doing the heavy work for us. Swipe. Class name swipe. We will have a key also because our React yells at us. So person.name, we are expecting that it is unique. For a small application, for a bigger application, you get the data from the database. You can get the ID also, which we are soon going to see. Okay, so there is some another thing, like if they have mentioned it, yeah. So this prevent swipe is there, so this is very important. Okay, so prevent swipe, they're preventing the swipe in right and left. But what we are going to do, we are going to prevent the swipe in, as you might have guessed, up and down. Why? Because the Tinder functionality is like that: up and down, prevent swipe up and down. Then we will have this. Okay, Okay, let's have it in a different way. Okay, so let me write it on swipe equal to dir, and we will call a function swiped, not swipeable drawer. I don't know, sometimes this thing happens. I don't want anything, go away. Swipe, so swipe is a function which we are going to create, dir comma. So this is very boilerplate code which we have to do, so nothing to explain here. Actually, this is very boilerplate code which is there in our npm. So this, they have worked something internally to do this magic. Okay, so we don't have to know what it is, we just have to know this prevent swipe is up down. So that up down swipe we are not going to do, we're going to swipe by using a mouse, because I'm using a computer, not a means mobile device. Okay, so and then another thing is this one card left screen. So this is again a prop which we need to pass to Tinder card. So these are all props which we are passing to it. On card left screen I am doing. Okay, then we are calling a function from here, empty function, and this will be out of frame, and this one need to be person dot name. Okay, person dot name. And one more thing, Tinder card we are not using like this, we are using the complete form, so we will have something inside it. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do one thing. Let's make these two are functions, swiped and out of frame, so let's make them first. Okay, so we have to come here, and it's an arrow function const swipe equal to will get direction comma name to delete and clg. Just we have to have these functions receiving comma or plus, also we can do name to delete. Why it is not coming here? It's okay. Okay, I have misspelled it. Okay, so then const, let me do this, copy this, const out of frame equal to name and I'm going to use it clg name plus left the screen. Okay, so yeah, so nothing is coming now because everything is working, or it would have given a error. Okay, so the next thing which we are going to do, we are going to show the everything, means the image and all those things. So let me go here, and we'll have a div dot card which we are going to style also soon, because we need to style it actually. And then h3 will be person dot name. Yeah, person is coming now, but see, it is coming in a different way. And then we are using inline styling here. So as you know in React how to use inline styling, so we have to use it inside this double curly bracket. Okay, and here one more thing is that we use camel case, not like the normal css. See, background image, it's become a camel case, and then background image will be url. This we have to pass, it is very important. url dollar person dot url, person dot url. We have to do, yeah, everything is right. Okay, and we are getting the images. See, we are only getting the head, but it is showing. It means just we need to style them to be shown. Okay, so let's go back to Tinder cards dot css and let us style them. Okay, so to save some time, let me do one thing. Tinder cards dot css, and I now want this right now. Okay, so Tinder cards container is flex, justify content is center, margin top is 10 vh, position of the card. So this card position, this card, it is there. This card is relative. So Tinder cards container, we are doing this Tinder cards container, and width, padding, max width, 85 height. So this we are giving height and all those things, box shadow, border radius, background size cover, background position cover. So let me do a save here. Okay, let me save it. And why it is not working? Oh, it is not working. Okay, I don't want this also. I don't know why this came. Okay, so we have to import it, then only it will work. Import Tinder cards dot css. Yeah, and it is working fine. See the flex, and it is what is showing correctly. I think someone is missing there. So but we have to add some more css to this is normal css which we have just added the flex center, justify content center. So they are coming like this because we have done it flex, and these are for the individual cards. So this individual cards also your style. So now there are one thing which is very important, which is this class name of swipe, which we have used there. So first thing which we need to do is swipe position absolute, position absolute. So position absolute, see we have made the parent as the parent, no, not the parent. Okay, so this we have to make the position as absolute, so we have make the position as absolute. Okay, so see, only with this position absolute, only one is been shown. So this is been done by the Tinder card team, this react Tinder cards. So they made a very nice plugin. Okay, so position absolute has been done. Then we have to do is we have to add some more. Okay, think okay, wait 1 second, think I'm missing something. Okay, okay, let's go ahead. And this cards they are not showing correctly. This color is black upon black, so let's do that. Dot card h3 position will be absolute. So card s3 is we are targeting this, so position is absolute because we want to move it in a way. Bottom is 0, so it move below. Margin is 10 px, so it should move a bit up. Color is white. Let me see. Now let me refresh it. Okay, see, it's working fine. So our most of the app is done. Actually, we could have now it's time to actually deploy it in Firebase. So why we are deploying it in Firebase? So see, these are all hard-coded URL. So as I have told, this is the first app of the series. So I will show something really simple here. So what we are going to do, only these images we are going to have in the Firebase, this name and URL. So for that, what we need to do, we need to again open this, clear this, and then npm I Firebase we have to do. So the Firebase will be done. Okay, so let it complete. So let me open the firebase.js file because we have to do the configuration here. So most of the configuration is done here. Let me do some import firebase from Firebase. Okay, then const Firebase app equal to Firebase dot initialize app. Okay, now it is installed, so it is already showing it. Okay, initialize app, and then we'll pass the Firebase config. So this Firebase config we are passing, this Firebase config we are passing here. Okay, so after that the next line will be const db equal to Firebase app dot firestore. So firestore we have to create soon. This firestore database we have to create soon. Okay, so export default db, we are exporting this. Okay, so let me save it. Nothing happens right now. So the next thing is that we have to do is the Firebase setup. So let me go here. Now I will do it like this because the Firebase setup we have to do now. Where is it? Okay, I want it big. Yeah, this one is Cloud Firestore. So this one we have to click Cloud Firestore. There is a real-time database. Don't click that. Click this Cloud Firestore. So I'm clicking this Cloud Firestore, and then I have to click on Create Database. So I click on Create Database. Then start in the test mode. Next, because we're not doing the production part, then enable it, and it will do this. Okay, so in a Tinder card we have a people array. So it contains this name and URL, name and URL. So we are going to do that. So let me come here, and we don't need this anymore. Don't need this anymore. Yeah, we do need this. So see, this people array contain name and URL. So we are going to do this. So Firebase database is actually a combination of NoSQL database and SQL database. It is different than the MERN stack. In the MERN stack, we have MongoDB, so it is a bit different from that. But it is very easy to use, and I have seen. See, I am a recruiter also for my company. I take a lot of interviews, and I have seen small companies using, because it was not that much popular as Node.js, MERN stack. But I have now seen companies creating complete product using this Firebase, and the benefit of that, you get the power of Google Cloud. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. If you have to worry about the functionality, the fastness of the thing, you means suppose you create a app for a startup, and what happens, it suddenly it's blew up and it gets a million of users. So Firebase can handle that millions of users, because at the end of the day it's a Google service, so it will handle that. It is like AWS also. Google Cloud is like AWS, it will handle those things. So your app, suppose you make a Tinder clone real, and it suddenly get a million downloads, million connections. So normal thing won't last. uh, MongoDB also have something there, but it won't last at the moment. So this will last. Okay, you don't have to do any AWS or something. So let's get started. Start collection, and then collection ID will be people. So people is there as on. This collection ID will be people. Then I will create next, and here I have to click on this auto ID. Okay, I will not click on it right now. I want to show something. Name is there, and what will be the name? Name will be this, Elon Musk. Then I have to add field. The field will be URL and where it is. Okay, let me take it from here. Elon Musk. Okay, you URL. I was doing it wrong. URL. See, it is not allowing me to save it. Okay, so I have to generate an auto ID. It is like a unique ID of that document. Okay, the ID, and then I have to do a save. And